No jokes today, only art. Hi guys, today I'm gonna do a bit of a different showcase from what I've been doing previously when I've been showing off like comics and artists. I'm gonna talk a bit about one of the sister subreddits that we have for our Polandball. Now this is probably pretty well known if you are a Redditor and have a Reddit account and you're subscribed to the Polandball subreddit. But if you're not and you've mostly just seen the comics that come from Reddit like posted elsewhere, which is pretty common, then you probably don't know about our sister subreddits where we have like separate subreddits that we've created for slightly different venues and different types of things that doesn't get posted in the main comic subreddit. So we have a community subreddit called Polandball Community. We have Planetball, which is a subreddit just for, featuring planets and space and space jokes. Haha, Planetballs. It's fun. We have Stateball, which is a subreddit that is just comics featuring US states. But most importantly today, we have Polandball art. Polandball art is one of the oldest sister subs. It was created 10 years ago in 2013. And it's currently up to like 48,000 subscribers. It's pretty sizable. And the whole point of this subreddit is to create art. Like artworks in Polandball form. And it had some humble beginnings. Like if you use the internet Wayback Machine, you can find like what the subreddit looked like back in 2013. And you can see like, after 3 months it had like 300 subscribers. Like everything was smaller back then. But you could see some stuff even back then from us. There's some stuff here from Aaron that isn't even available anymore. He's like deleted it from his account or something. But you can find it here with the Wayback Machine. So he has this post here called just Japan, which is, sort of what it was back then. It's very primitive. It's basically it's not exactly a white canvas. We've been messing around with paintbrushes and grayscales and colors, and it's a lot of it is just drawing with brushes instead of with the pencil tools. But the idea was to create these sort of like artistic pieces that just look very distinct from the comics that otherwise get posted. Like this is also one of the earliest ones, which is also something we did a lot back then, which is just mimicking existing artworks. This is the Son of Man, a Belgian painting with a man and an apple in front of his face. So it's just Belgium and the flag of East Flanders instead. I also dabbled a bit in Polandball art back in the day. I made this post called The Gold Rock of the Polynesian Azure. It's my version of a painting called The Gold of the Azure. And I just thought it would be fun to use the flag of Niue, because it's like the only flag that exists that has like a yellow base color. For a national flag, so I thought that would be fun. But then, the subreddit sort of just trudged along, and it grew, and people posted, their stuff, and we tried to give every month sort of a distinct feel. We had monthly contests. We still run contests in the subreddit, where we challenge people to draw in a specific style. Like, for example, if it's now we're doing cubism, now we're doing surrealism, now we're doing expressionism, and challenge people to sort of make Polandball artworks in those artistic styles. But it wasn't until like, I'm gonna say around 3 years ago or something, that the subreddit really exploded and had a renaissance of just being invigorated and having like all of this really, really cool art being posted. And mostly like this happened in the main sub as well, where it's just the stars align and a couple of really talented people all just show up at the same time and start churning out this amazing art. And we got sort of like the golden era of the Polandball art subreddit. And I figured that I was going to show you guys some of the stuff featuring who's probably the most well-known Polandball art content creator from Malaysia called Dictodom. Multiple time contest winner. It's like 9 times he's won a monthly contest. And I've talked to them about it and said that it's quite common for other YouTubers or YouTube channels or content creators to just steal their stuff and use as thumbnails for their videos. Because, hey man, he does fantastic art. But unlike all of those people, I asked for permission if I could use his art. That's how YouTube works. No one ever asks for permission to do anything. It's just the Wild West, right? But not us. That's not how we do things. So I kind of just want to showcase some of his most fantastic stuff so that like you can get a proper appreciation for it. He's done stuff in black and white, art that's meant to resemble watercolors. These absolutely gorgeous compositions of such a vibrant but at the same time sort of subdued use of colors. He's also done Polandball versions of existing artwork. This one being the Battle of the Yellow Sea. It's by a Japanese artist. Movie posters back when that was one of the contest themes we had for a month. Of doing like a Polandball version of a movie poster. Art that isn't like a direct replica of anything, but just sort of inspired by the styles of other artists. In this case of Russian painter Vladimir Kush. These landscapes that are like just absolutely absurd, and what is really cool about this is like if you zoom in, you can tell that like even though it's insane in the level of detail, like all of this can be replicated in MS Paint. Like it wouldn't be easy, I'm not saying it would be easy, but all of this can conceivably be done in MS Paint. There's no like advanced gradients or anything that you couldn't do in a simple style paint program. So I am in awe of just the level that this person is creating art at. It's like I wouldn't be able to replicate this in a million years. And then there's stuff like this piece called Banana Taped to a Wall, which is, you know, a pretty funny spoof on an existing piece of modern art. Video game inspired artworks like this one, getting into space with Poland, which is obviously, you know, a reference to Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy. And there's like these little nods to existing Polandball artwork in there. You have the starfish suit from one of Events comics. There's a handy pole. There's the golden beret that contest winners get in the Polandball art subreddit. There is I think that's a spooked Israel hiding inside one of those closets. There's just so much good stuff here. So like honestly, you can just go to Dictodome's profile page, just go through all of their artwork, and it's a blast. It's beautiful. They made a bunch of just regular Polandball comics as well. They're also really good. But I'm showcasing like the Polandball art stuff in this video. So like if that sounds fun to you, go check out Polandball art. reddit.com/r/Polandball which is the dedicated art sub we have, and sort of like if you want to jump in, if this connected with you, if this video speaks to you and you feel like, oh, this is something I could, you know, try my hand at. Maybe you're like good at drawing. Maybe you're really good at drawing, but you're not all that good at just like punchlines and silly gags and comedy or know all that much about culture or politics. Maybe you just want to do art, right? We have a venue for that as well, which is a pretty fun one and with a sizable audience for your stuff as well. So if you want to go and do some Polandball art, maybe make a Reddit account and start posting stuff here. We'd love to have you. We'd love to have more creators for this subreddit. But for now, I'm happy to showcase it, happy to show off some of the coolest stuff we have here and the stuff that we have had over the years. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more stuff like it, then consider leaving a like, consider subscribing to this channel, because we do churn out more stuff like this. And I will see you again some other time for something different.